May 18, 2026, crypto is bleeding red, the buyers are circling, and the news is wild. Quick shout out to today's sponsor Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games. Link in the description. Bitcoin just erased all of May in about 5 days flat. The price is sitting under $77,000. Bitcoin Cash got smacked 13%, and the whole CoinDesk 20 index is in the red. And the ETFs? Brutal. Crypto funds bled over $1 billion last week, almost all of it out of Bitcoin, snapping a 6-week green streak after Iran headlines spooked Wall Street. Meanwhile, Switzerland and Germany kept buying like nothing happened. Of course they did. Strategy just bought $2 billion of Bitcoin while everyone else was panicking. Feng Li's crew scooped up almost 25,000 more coins, the biggest single buy in a month, funded by selling preferred stock right before the dividend cutoff. The total stash is now 843,000 Bitcoin worth $64 billion. This is the playbook. Stock dips, they print more preferred. The preferred stays pinned at $100, and the Bitcoin pile keeps growing. The bears keep saying the model breaks any day now, and yet $6.6 billion of BTC gain later, the model is still very much working. Hyperliquid is eating Coinbase and Circle for lunch. The new USDC deal lets Hyperliquid keep most of the reserve income generated by stablecoin deposits on the platform, an estimated $160 million a year siphoned straight out of Circle in Coinbase pockets. On top of that, Hyperliquid's third-party perp markets are now letting regular people bet on pre-IPO shares of SpaceX, Anthropic, and OpenAI, over $120 billion in volume already, with the SpaceX contract pricing the company at almost $1.8 trillion. Retail getting in before Wall Street? The old gatekeepers are going to hate this one. Tom Lee is buying Ethereum like it's Black Friday. His Bitmine just added another $151 million worth, over 71,000 Ether, while everyone else was freaking out about the slide below $2,200. Lee called the dip an attractive opportunity. Translation, he thinks Ether is on sale and everybody panic selling is making him richer. Ether is down 9% on the week. He bought anyway. That's the trade. Mike Novogratz just punched the most expensive ticket in crypto. New York handed Galaxy a BIT license, which means the firm can finally service institutional clients in the state with the deepest pockets in the country. Getting a BIT license in New York is famously a years-long bureaucratic obstacle course. Most crypto firms just leave the state instead. Galaxy stuck it out, and now they're collecting the trophy while half of Wall Street is finally ready to allocate. Timing is everything. Big banks are quietly shoveling billions into Solana while nobody's looking. The chain everybody dismissed as the memcoin chain is now hosting serious institutional tokenization and finance activity. 2 years ago, the take was, Solana keeps going down, it's only for degens. Today, it's settlement infrastructure for real money. Turns out fast and cheap actually matters when grown-ups show up. Who knew? Somebody just sued Swan Bitcoin for nearly $1 billion. The Prime Trust Litigation Trust says Swan used inside information from a Prime executive who was secretly on Swan's payroll as an advisor to yank almost 12,000 Bitcoin out of Prime Trust right before it went bankrupt in 2023. At today's prices, that haul is worth over $900 million. Swan is pushing back, arguing the assets were customer property held in trust and not Prime's to claw back. Either way, when encrypted conversations with the CEO shows up in a bankruptcy filing, you know it's about to get spicy. A handful of Polymarket whales just won 98% of their bets on the Iran war. 9 linked accounts, all open days before America's first strike, raked in over $2.4 million, predicting U.S. military moves with almost supernatural accuracy. One of the accounts was literally named Whopper Lover. So either the most patriotic Burger King fan on earth has a crystal ball, or somebody with classified access is running the world's most obvious side hustle. And this comes just weeks after a Fort Bragg soldier got arrested for the exact same playbook on the Venezuela strikes. Pattern, anybody? Citi just announced that quantum computers are coming for your Bitcoin. The bank's analysts say Q-Day, the day a quantum machine can crack current encryption, could land as early as 2030, and Bitcoin is more exposed than Ethereum. Why? Because almost 7 million Bitcoin sit in old wallets with their public keys already exposed, including the roughly 1 million coins Satoshi never moved, worth around $82 billion. The fix exists, but Bitcoin governance is famously slow. Translation, get ready for a 5-year flame war about whether to upgrade. Set a calendar reminder. Vitalik Buterin just called this the final form of software. In a new post, he argues that AI-assisted formal verification, mathematically proving code does exactly what it's supposed to, could be the thing that finally secures crypto against AI-powered attackers and protocol bugs. The man has a point. North Korea's Lazarus Group has already stolen over $6 billion from crypto, and AI models are getting scary good at finding software flaws. Math proofs versus state-sponsored hackers? That's a war you actually want to fight with math. And one more shout to today's sponsor, Compete Token, gaming crypto with real games. Links in the description. That's your Crypto Pulse for May 18th. Buy the dip, stack the sats. See you tomorrow.